My people, wonder shall never end. Hey, you see what we are hearing this time from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Allegedly, they said Olori Ronke and Mariam, they don't mock Dr. Elizabeth, Olori Elizabeth, because according to them, they said that her condition right now, from what we are hearing, they say she doesn't know what she is doing. That she thought she is wise, but they have shown her that they are in charge. My people, you know, for some days now we have been hearing that Dr. Elizabeth is not in the palace. The king have been begging her to return back to the palace. The king sent people to go and beg her to return to the palace. And recently we heard that Ooni sent some men. That should be yesterday or day before yesterday. And she told them that she is just resting. That when she's done, that she will return back to the palace by herself, this and that. But from what we are hearing, it is another thing altogether. According to what they hear, they say these people have sent Olori Elizabeth on exile, as in they don't spiritually catapult her out of the palace. And this is something they have been trying to do ever since she enters that palace. Because if you have been following this trend very well, you will find out that ever since she enters the palace, she has been talking about this sleep paralysis, the visitation of incumbus and succubus, where they said they will be pressing her at night. She cannot move her body, she cannot sleep, she cannot, as in, hey. And ever since this story started, they said the king have contacted several seers and Ifa priests. There was a time we heard that it stopped, not knowing that at some point it started again. All this manipulation, that is what this poor girl have been suffering in the palace from what we heard allegedly, And with that, it is not easy for her. In as much as a lot of people will say she left because of the this and that, from what we are hearing, they said there was revelation that she did not live on her own. That the same way they manipulated Queen Naomi out of the palace is the same way they manipulated her out of the palace. That it will take only the grace of God or the king to do one or two for her to return back to the palace. But if not, she will be there. The palace will be far from her. As a matter of fact, she will be afraid of returning back to that palace. My people, they say no be small thing. And from what we are hearing right now, they said the wives that they are laughing. They are seen laughing that they're saying that this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Let's see who leaves the palace right now. From what we are hearing, they said it was Dr. Elizabeth who initiated the idea of the wives leaving the palace so that there will be peace in the palace. And that is why a lot of them hate her so badly. Now they are telling her, okay, now who is leaving the palace right now? Who is running away from the palace right now? Is it not she? Hey, my people. The thing is, you see Ooni of Ife's palace, if all the things that we are hearing is the truth, it simply means that if you are not strong enough, if you did not belong to one place or the other, you cannot survive there. Seriously, you cannot survive there. No be small thing, no be small thing. As a matter of fact, if you are not a Christian, you are a traditionalist, you must, or maybe you are in another religion, you must be strong. Yes, so for you to survive. And knowing that the palace is a traditional community, Dr. Elizabeth is a daughter of a deacon in the church. Queen Naomi is a prophetess in the church. Ronke them, Mariam them, Ashley is a priestess. Tobi them. In as much as we don't know their stand, I don't think they are real Christians. They might be that kind of Christian that I go to church, but I do this one to support myself, And that is why it looks as if they are the ones surviving in there. So, right now, they say Dr. Elizabeth is on the run. She is on the run. Some people say that they have given her a spiritual exile. Don't be smarting, though. Don't be smarting. But one thing I do know in this life is that evil can never prevail or be overshadow good. You see, light and darkness. Light will always overshadow darkness. These people might be doing all of this and thinking that they are winning. But at the end of everything, light will always overshadow darkness. Yes, unless there is something they are not telling us. But the fact remains that one, polygamy no be your mate. Two, being married in a traditional setting while you are a Christian, it takes only the grace of God for you to survive there. Let's be sincere here. It takes only the grace of God, or maybe you are sent on a mission, but that mission that you are sent there, you must suffer. It's not like every other normal marriage that you go, nothing will be fighting you, will not be fighting anything. Maybe you'll be talking about my husband, my mother-in-law. This one, you have to fight the mother-in-law, the father-in-law, the sister-in-law, the brothers-in-law, the community-in-law, the co-wife-in-law. Everything fightable. No be smart thing, no be smart thing. So they said Dr. Elizabeth is on the run. I'm not laughing, no, I don't like that idea. But what makes me laugh is they said the wives are mocking her, telling her to return back to her husband and stay, and plan on how to send them out of their own husband's house. That she think that she can come and support Queen Naomi and she will be enjoying the marriage. But come to think of it, Queen Naomi is not at the palace, but she is the one getting everything from the king. And if Dr. Elizabeth decides, she will still be outside getting everything from the king. And the ones with the king will be crying. They will be crying, you see. They are inside the palace. But someone who is outside the palace is the only one getting all the favor from the king. All the property of the king going to her. So if Dr. Elizabeth is materialistic, if her mission of coming to that palace was to come and inherit Ooni of Ife's property, I bet you she will still be out there, and the king will be doing everything for her, because she have made the king believe that she's a good woman. As a matter of fact, she have proven her loyalty and good character to the king. As a matter of fact, Ooni loves her too. So the only two people that matter so much to him right now happens to be Queen Naomi and Dr. Elizabeth. And that is why you see them cry. You see him begging them to return back to the palace, while he is pushing some of them out of the palace, because we heard that he acquired a mansion where they will be staying and all of that. Anyway, I want to remind you that these are all alleged information. Okay, always bear that in mind. I do not live in the palace. They are not for stand information. Now, as we hear them, now so we they bring and can't give you here, okay? And I want to use the opportunity to thank you also for always being part of this channel. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to my channel, give my video a thumbs up, and turn on the notification bell and follow my page. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. Bye for now.